Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden 2. Last time, we recruited our new strategist, Jhee. This time, let's see what he's got in store for the battle with Jhee and the rest of the Highland Army. Let's reconnaissance, shall we? Or I guess this isn't really reconnaissance, this is more strategizing. I don't know why I call it reconnaissance. You're back, Ryu, Apple, how was it? Were you able to talk to that strategist?
Shu promised to help us. He should be here soon.
I guess the rest is up to the strategist of yours, but can we really trust him? He was banished after all. He does have a good point. If you don't trust me, perhaps you should leave. Uh-oh. Get ready for the awesomeness that is Shu. Prepare for the best strategist you'll ever see in any game. Ever!
Shu, that was fast.
There's much to do, so I pushed my horses hard. I went through 3 steeds on the way here. Hey, you, big guy, are you Victor? Yeah, that's right. Listen up, follow my orders, and do as I say, and we can defeat the Highland Army. Don't believe in me, and you'll be the loser. If you want to win, don't question me again. If you can't do that, I'll consider you an obstacle that needs to be removed. Ooh, he's got punked, Victor. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Apple, I'm starting to see why he was banished. Hey, Blue Boy, you're Flick, right? How many soldiers do we have? Careful what you call me. If we add up the former Muse and South Window soldiers, plus the women, children, and elderly volunteers, we've got about 2,000. That and this rickety old castle. The Highland Army... the Highlander Army, on the other hand, has increased its size to 20,000 with the addition of the South Window's troops. Great. 2,000 versus 20,000. I've got a plan. If I recall, this castle played a key role in the counterstrike when the Scarlet Moon Empire invaded. 2,000 soldiers may be enough. Are you crazy, bud? Are you crazy? They may be 20,000 strong, but they'll have to leave soldiers to man the garrisons as they go. In reality, they have only 10,000 soldiers to move as they please. Furthermore, 1/3 of them are former South Window soldiers. Under the right conditions, we should be able to get them to join our side. If we could do that, we'd have a force of 5,000 compared to their force of 7,000. We have a good chance to win. What? How did he get that math all of a sudden? I'm impressed. Listening to you, I actually believe we have a chance. But what exactly is the plan? Freed?
Yes, sir.
Infiltrate the Highland Army and spread the rumor that all South Window soldiers will be executed when the war is over.
I understand, sir.
God, Freed, he's such a slave. Everyone else will stay here and protect this castle. We've got to buy some time. Okay, what then? No reinforcements are coming, and I don't think Freed's rumor alone will get the South Windowers to change sides. The enemy will undoubtedly try to surround the castle. We'll have a small unit work its way around the enemy and attack Jhee's unit from the rear. If we attack their general, the troops will be shaken. We would be able to get the South Windowers to change sides. So you're talking a little bit of Kansas City shuffle. I gotcha. I see where you're coming from. Wait a minute. This is a peninsula. How are we going to sneak around an enemy that has us surrounded? You crazy, son. You crazy. The Highland Army has only been in land battles. They have no experience on the water. For Jhee, water is just an obstacle. But we're going to use the lake to our advantage. We should be able to borrow some ships from the neighboring village. You're taking care of everything. I feel like we're going to win. Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Hodor. I can't resist. He's just going to be Hodor for the rest of the game. Okay, I'll take a chance on you. So who's going to attack Jhee's unit? Either me or Victor? No, I'm going to leave that role for someone else. Oh, don't tell me it's going to be... Don't tell me it's Apple. Ryu, I'd like you to do it. Oh, me? Oh, I never would have guessed. Well, you can try to say no, but you know what? You really don't have any other options. This is a but-thou-must situation. And if you want to sound like a confident motherfucker, you say, okay, I got this. The key to defeating Luca Blight is literally in your hands. We're counting on you. Well, everyone, get to work. Freed, I'll help you figure out what to say to the South Window soldiers.
For the memory of Grandmire, for the people of South Window, I'll fight with all my power.
Okay, I'm counting on you. Victor, Flick, Sai, try to protect the castle. Apple, I want you to handpick 300 soldiers from our army of 2,000. That will be Ryu's unit.
Yes, sir.
This time I'd like to win. Don't mess up. Where? There's no time. If we lose this battle, there won't be any more. Everyone, get prepared. Alright, let's do this. Sounds like a motherfucking plan. Y'all ready for another major battle? Because you know I am. I'm down. I'm ready. Let's kick some anus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry I woke you up, but you slept so late. You must have been very tired. A lot has happened to you. Why has this happened? Why do you have to do everything? I'm not sure I trust this shoe. But I guess we have no choice but to fight now. It'll be okay. I'll be here to protect you. Protect you? God, I can't read. Let's go. It's almost time. Time to fight again.
Oh, just another day in the neighborhood. We know how it is. Let's do this. I'm down. Now, I think we just have to go straight back to the war room. So let's just go in there and let's get it cracking. I'm excited. I like major battles. They're like one of my favorite parts of this whole game, the whole strategy thing.
Hey, Ryu, did you sleep well? This next battle is riding on you.
I need something else to be riding on me, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. Anyways, an army's arrived. It appears they're trying to surround the castle. Wow, big surprise. Shoo, pretty much called that one. Okay, it's time. Victor, Flick, are you ready? Leave it to us. We'll protect this place. What about you, Ryu? You can say just a minute if you feel like you want to go save it or do something else real quick, but otherwise, don't worry. I'm ready, bruh. Okay, let's begin. Or begin the operation, as he says. And Palika's all excited. Still can't talk, though. Hold up!
Good luck, but be careful, Ryu. Wouldn't want to damage that pretty little booty of yours.
Alright. Wow, 3 on, what is that, 8? This looks fair. Good, they're just rats in a trap. Crush them! Don't let anyone escape! But our forces are spread too thin. Our flanks are too exposed. Exposed? The only thing our flanks are exposed to are the open fields of South Window. Don't worry, just get them! God, Solon, you're crazy, man. You crazy. This will be fun. That old coward from South Window gave up without a fight, and I was getting bored. Ah, Seed and Colgan. The lackeys. That's what I call Seed and Colgan. They're just lackeys. Listen up. We need to keep the enemy busy until Ryu can sneak up behind them. Everyone, be strong. And now I sip water as we start the battle. Now, in this battle, you don't get to control any of the other units except for your own. So you just get to watch most of this battle. So I think this is actually the last battle where that happens as well. Except for like specific storyline battles later. But this will be the last major battle with my army that I won't get to control everyone. Ryu, you only have one goal. Solange is your head unit. You can ignore everyone else. Alright. As you can see, we sneaked in through the forest and they didn't even see us. And if we stay in the forest, they won't see us until we pop out. So just stay sneaky. Just stay sneaky. Oh, what the? Oh, I forgot Colgan. Colgan in your long range. What an ass face. Okay. Don't be too worried. The actual extra unit they sent with you to go with Ryu is actually really good. Even though it doesn't have like a main soldier in there and it only has 5 attack and 4 defense, it's actually a really good unit. I'm not gonna however, I'm not going to place him in between Colgan and Solange. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and slide him over 1 space. Actually, I might put him there, but I'm gonna wait 1 turn until Ryu can get his attack in. The only purpose you have in this battle is to get a sword into Solange's unit. If you can do that, you will have won. You also want to make sure you don't die along the way, of course. If you die, you lose. Simple as that, right? There's nothing really special to do in this battle. You just have to damage Solange. That is literally all you are required to do. Come on, Flick. Burn some bitches. Yeah. Yeah. Burn a bitch. Go, Gilbert. Go, Gilbert. Kill some bitches. Damn it, Gilbert. Come on, man. Come on, man. And if you did not recruit Gilbert at this point in the game, you will not have that extra unit. I think either that unit will be controlled by Sai, or it won't exist, and it'll just be Flick and Victor guarding the castle. So either way, it's not a big deal, but it is nice to have the extra unit. And it'll be like that throughout the game. You only have certain units based on which characters you have recruited. So you want to make sure you recruit as many characters as you can at all times to have more fun with these major battles having more units. What the hell? Didn't see that coming, did you, bitch?
The enemy is attacked from our flank.
What? Where did they come from?
We've been surrounded.
Don't be such a coward. Go back to the front line. I'll take care of this thorn in our behind. Oh, Solange, you overconfident bastard.
Hey, look at that! The Highland Army, they're being beaten! Everyone, look! Ryu is attacking Solange's personal unit. That's a brave young man.
Shut up, Freed.
Really? Solange's unit?
Duh. Don't you see it?
Or Ryu, he's a man that can lead us to victory. It's our chance to fight back.
Victory. They don't even know what victory tastes like.
That's right. It's time to pay them back for what they did to Lord Gradmire for the honor of South Window. He's right. Now is our chance to fight.
Destroy the Highland Army! And we just got ourselves 3 new units. Hell yeah. Ryu, our work is done for the time being. We should get back. I never understood that line. We should get back. What does that mean? I gotta run back to the castle? Well, all it really means is don't die. Because eventually Highland's gonna give up. Because they just lost half their damn army right there. And bam! Now you just lost another unit. Now you're really down. Get out of here, Highland Army. You ain't got nada. Just got taken down by the former states, which actually don't have bad stats. Wow, they have pretty good stats. 7-5, 8-8. What about Freed? Freed 6-7. That's actually not too bad of a combination of stats. Not too bad. And, oh, my extra unit got owned. Hopefully they don't get killed off. It doesn't really matter since they don't have a main character in the, or whatever, a recruitable character in the party. Damn it. Solange, why must you destroy my, aw, man. Shouldn't have did that. I screwed myself over by doing it that way. Sorry. I'm pretty sure, I said we have to get a sword in Solange's unit, but I don't think you have to now that I think about it. I think you just have to damage him. Or not damage him, but attack him. So now that we attacked him and South Window is helping us, I think just a matter of a few turns, no matter how it goes, they'll run away like little bitches. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. So just make sure that none of your characters die in this battle. So if Freed or Gilbert or Victor or Flick's units dies, make sure that none of them die as a result. Otherwise, this is pretty much a home free battle. Just keep an eye on Ryu. Don't let him get more than a sword in him, otherwise he will die. Don't be afraid to attack Solange's unit yourself, though. It's not a bad idea. If you get that sword in Solange, you could actually potentially defeat Solange by, you know, putting 2 swords or 3 swords in him and getting rid of him completely. I have actually done that before. I haven't done that in a while, but I have seen it happen. Oh my god, that did not just happen. God damn it. I knew I should have just played defense. I should have just got back in the forest and played defense. Well, whatever. I think we just defeated Seed's unit, so suck on that, Seed bitch. Eat my seed. Seed. It can't be. The fight isn't over yet. Man, I'm just owning Seed and Colgan in this playthrough, aren't I? Whew, I got a little worried there. I always have a mini panic attack when a character is about to lose in one of these strategy battles. So I'm like, no, don't die, don't die. It just seems so random whether or not your characters are going to get their ass kicked or not. It's so random to me. Alright, so this turn I'm going to heal Ryu, and I'm not going to worry about attacking. I'm just going to make sure I stay alive. I ain't scared of no Solange, but I'm more scared of losing this battle after it going pretty well, actually. I haven't even lost a unit yet, have I? No, I haven't. Oh, yeah, I did. I lost, what am I saying? I lost my extra unit with Ryu, which I told you was pretty good, and yet it still got his ass kicked. Yeah, I find it weird that they put Tuda in there by default as part of Ryu's unit. Because we used to have Joey, remember? So we've kind of lost some of our attack power not having Joey anymore. But still, I find it weird that they default to putting Tuda in there. Now, I think they default to putting somebody else if you don't have Tuda yet. But I'm not sure who it is. It might be Gen maybe? Oh, gee, it's no good. At this rate, we'll soon be surrounded ourselves. I know that, you fool! Retreat! Full retreat! And like bitches, they run with their tail between their legs as usual. Bunch of Highland bitches.
We did it! We won! We won! We won, Ryu! They're running away! Yay!
I guess we did it, huh? Yeah! Awesome! Victorious we are! So what does that mean? I mean, we haven't seen Luca yet. He didn't try to attack us, but apparently celebrations are in order because the army is cheering us away. Hey, Lord Ryu's back! Yay!
You did it, Ryu! You really did it!
Kalika. Hodor! 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 Hodor!
Come on, everyone is waiting in the great hall.
Now, Lucajin said that the party that meets you there is random, but I'm pretty sure it's not. It's always Eiley, Bolgan, Sai, and Palika. I'm pretty sure that's the party that always meets you there, because I've never seen anyone else be there. Because those are all story characters you have to have. It's never random people. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much the characters that always show up there. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. You're quite famous, Ryu. All of a sudden, you're everyone's hero. And as well it should be. This young man who defeated the Highland Army. This is the young man who defeated the Highland Army. Everyone's talking about you. They're calling you the Herald of Victory. It's because I'm awesome. We've managed to win this battle, but we've already lost Lady Annabelle, and Muse has fallen under the control of Highland. The state is in shambles, and the survivors are in danger of being destroyed one at a time. Furthermore, sooner or later, Luca Blight's main unit, the White Wolf Guard, will attack us here in North Window. In our present condition, we wouldn't be able to defend against such an attack. We need to gather more power here. Are you saying that we need to recruit 108 Stars of Destiny, is what you're trying to tell me? You're talking about making this castle into our headquarters so we can fight the Highland Army, aren't you? Exactly. We've already got a good tool for collecting people. It's this great old castle. But now we need someone to focus all that power, someone to bring us all together. We need a leader. Shoo, are you saying you're gonna be that leader? No, I can't do it. I'm a military genius. I'm a motherfucking genius. I'm a voice of a generation, but I'm not good at leading people or inspiring them. In that case, are you going to appeal to the remaining city mayors? But without a leader, I'm not sure they'll help us. There is a person here who should be our leader. Ryu. No, I mean Lord Ryu. You are the one who should become leader of the new state army. We need you to show us the way to victory. Wait a minute here. Why? Why Ryu? That's not right. Could you explain? Is it the name Genkaku, Shu? Genkaku. Genkaku sounds hot. You mean that Genkaku, right? You are the son of the hero, Genkaku, who was driven from the city-state 30 years ago. In your hand, you possess the same bright shield rune that Genkaku did. You are Lord Ryu, who defeated General Solon Jhee of Highland. Many people look to you for hope. But more than all that, I've seen the brilliance in you, the kind of brilliance that this age needs. You must lead the state army. Me? A leader? Are you crazy, bro? I'm just a kid. Life is not fair. Wait a minute, Ryu, are you sure? I think you should give it some more thought. But Luca Blight. That's true, but why you? Is there some reason Ryu must do it? It's gonna be very dangerous. But if I can help out, I mean, why not? Yeah, but shut up, Nanami. If I want to do what I want to do, quit trying to tell me what to do, you son of a bitch. We can't expect Ryu to make a decision now. He needs some time. But there's something else I want to talk to Ryu about. Something that Annabelle didn't have time to tell him. Is he going to tell us about Genkaku? Everybody keeps trying to tell me about Genkaku, but they don't want to do it. Lord Ryu, please take your time and think about it. When you've made your decision, please come back here. I believe in you. I believe in you. Ryu, Nanami, come to the tavern later. I'll tell you about Genkaku. Will do, sir. Will do. Alrighty then. What now? Nighttime. Hey, what are you going to do? You can't decide such a big thing so easily, can you? Hey, Ryu, do you really want that kind of power? Oh, forget about it. I quit. I'm just upsetting us both anyway. What do you want to do? Should we go to the tavern? I'd like to hear about Genkaku. Or maybe you'd like to call it a night. You can make your decision in the morning. Well, that being said, let's go find the tavern and talk to Victor, shall we? Now, the interesting thing to note is when it's nighttime around your castle, it actually closes off certain directions you can go. I always found that kind of strange. But it is what it is. And it is what it is, but it is what it is. So, let's go ahead and go to the tavern, which, if you weren't aware, is down this direction. You'll probably recognize a couple of these areas from when we were coming through here when Necklord was in this bitch, but a lot of this place is going to look very different. Anyways, Victor's in here all alone, drinking away like a drunkard would. You're here, good. Ha! Don't just stand there. Come on in. I guess you still can't drink, eh? We came in here about Grandpa Genkaku. Hey, come on now. What's the rush? It's a long story, and it's not a very happy one either, okay? So, what do you think? Still want to hear it, Ryu? Now, this right here, if you say forget about it, you literally won't be told the story. If you are trying to speedrun this game and do the Clive side quest, I recommend doing that choice. But since we're not quite doing that on this part of the LP, I will be doing the Clive side quest on the side, definitely. But let's hear the story, shall we? Okay, well, get ready, it's a long story. Huh? I ain't got none but time, Victor, ain't got none but time. Just before this war started, fighting between Highland and the state was pretty much limited to minor border skirmishes. But was it about 30 years ago? Highland and the state fought a great war against each other. Oh, really? Well, they're fighting a great war against each other again, aren't they? There are a lot of different stories about what happened, but it looks like the state started the war. Annabelle's father, Mayor Mayor Darrell of Muse, led the state, and the famous General Han Cunningham led the Highland army. Han Cunningham. Sounds noble. Oh, we get to see fight scenes. Darrell was an amateur when it came to war, and before long he had lost half of Muse and the Matilda domain. So Highland was winning is what you're trying to say? I think that's what he is trying to say. That's when a hero appeared, your adopted father, Genkaku. Genkaku got command of a unit and raided Highland's supply tent. This slowed Highland long enough for the state to recover. Sounds like a George Washington dilemma. Hell yeah. Wait, what? The war went back and forth. Genkaku and Han were from the same village, and it looks like they were good friends. Sometimes they would drink together leisurely right in front of the both camps. Now that's awesome. In doing so, they both realized what a stupid and pointless war it was. That's awesome, man. Why can't wars be like that more often? Like the generals of both sides be friends, and they end up being the reason the war stops. Like, look at, see? And so Genkaku and Han worked together to make a peace treaty. The citizens of both countries were overjoyed, see? Why can't that happen more often? All except for one man, the mayor of Muse City. And the reason why it can't happen is for douches like this, the mayor of Muse City. There's always going to be that one douche, like the mayor of Muse City, who's always wanting to plot and not actually have peace. There was one border city, your hometown of Kiaro, or Kayaro as I like to call it, that Darrell refused to give over to Highland. And so negotiations broke down, and the war began anew. God, it's always a douche. Always a douche. That's when the king of Highland, Agarius Blight, made a suggestion. The war should be decided by a duel between both champions. Darrell agreed to the idea, as did Han and Genkaku, who wished only that the war would finally come to an end. God, the generals never... I mean, you think the generals would have more power. Screw the politicians. They're not fighting. Screw the king, screw the mayor, screw them all. They're the generals that run this bitch. The time came for the duel to begin. King Agariz gave his sword to Han, and Mayor Darrell gave his sword to Genkaku. This signaled that each champion was fighting as representative of their own country. But something happened. Genkaku never once even raised his sword. Darrell ordered him to fight over and over, but he refused. Time passed, and the people got angry that the contest was spoiled. They blamed Genkaku. Well, of course, he didn't fight. Why wouldn't you blame the guy who didn't fight? With no other choice, Han knocked away Genkaku's blade, put his own sword to Genkaku's neck, and declared victory. Highland won! Oh no! But Genkaku didn't even fight. He must have been a pacifist or something. That's how your town of Kiaro came to be Highland territory. So technically we're from the state, even though it was Highland territory when I was born. Got you. So what does that mean for Genkaku? Genkaku was called traitor and ordered into exile by Lord Darrell. He left without ever revealing his true reason for not fighting. Besides being like Gandhi and trying to be pacifistic, I mean, he didn't want to kill his friend, right? Many years passed. Darrell left his job as mayor, and finally it was learned that why Genkaku had refused to fight. Because there's always a reason. It's got to be an honorable fight. Goddamn deceiving mayors and shit. Darrell had secretly coated the sword he gave to Genkaku with poison. Of course! Fucking deceiving-ass politicians don't even want to fight fair. Genkaku was ruined whether he won or lost. If he lost, fine. If he won, Darrell was planning to expel him for his evil crime. Genkaku detected the poison and couldn't bring himself to swing his sword. Man. So, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. But, hey, you had some kids. You had fun. And so, Genkaku's name was finally cleared, but Genkaku would never again return to the city-state. As for what happened after that, well, you know about that better than I do. Indeed we do. We grew up with that shit, so we know. We already know, bro. And there it is, the story of Genkaku. I guess it was more important to Genkaku to live happily with you two than it was to return to the state to clear his name. And what the fuck, Nanami? Why the hell are you sleeping through this? You're the one that wanted to hear this shit. Stupid ass hope. And after that, well, you must be tired. Anyway, that's the kind of life your grandpa led. But Ryu, you're not Ginkaku's son. You're a person named Ryu. Don't ever forget that. Oh, it's pretty late. You should carry Nanami to bed. Bitch, she could sleep right where she is. I ain't gonna carry that asshole. You two are good kids. I think I sort of understand how Ginkaku must have felt about you. Victor's a nice guy. He's a bear on the outside, but he's a big teddy bear on the inside. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Damn Skippy, I did. I'm about to run this bitch. You always sleep well when you're about to run this bitch. So let's go ahead and give Shu our answer. I think it's pretty obvious. Hey, look, it's Barbara. What's up, Barbara? Yeah, we officially have Barbara. So boom. I'm just going to put that on the screen now real quick. Have you made up your mind? There's no way I can do it. I'm pretty sure this is a but thou must situation, because if you can't just end the game here. I know that. Anyway, if you think I can do it, let's do this shit. Ryu, thank you. I'll lend you all my strength so that we can defeat that bastard, Luca Blight. Please, Ryu, we need your power. At least Flick and Victor aren't trying to be the leaders like they were in the first game. Hello, Ryu. It's not much, but I'll give you all my strength, too. I'll fight for you, too. For South Window, for Lord Grandmire, for all the people who've suffered at Highland's Hand, for my mama, for my daddy, for my sister, for my wife, for all... Shut up, Freed. God. Lord Ryu, with all the power I have learned at the feet of my master, I promise to help bring you victory. I don't have much strength to give, but I'll give you all I've got. This is no way to celebrate such a momentous occasion. We've got a new leader. Let's have a party. Hey, let's have a party. I would like to congratulate you as rare. It's Dr. Juan. I was wondering why Tuda was in the room. Let me just go and say this now. If you didn't recruit Tuda back in Muse, Tuda will show up with Juan right now and you'll get both of them. But right now we're just about to get Juan only. Anyway. Doctor, you're okay. Are you so glad? I'm so glad. Oh my god. I am sorry I had you so worried. Dr. Juan, how did you survive Muse? Well, I was helped out by a kind soul here. I'm gonna stop that now. I'm making him sound almost like Sylvester Stallone. The soldiers will be happy to hear that we now have such a famous healer. Welcome, Dr. Juan. Thank you. I hope my small knowledge of medicine will be of some help to you and your troops. I'm gonna stop it. Stop it. Lord Ryu, I'm happy to be here. I'll try to make myself useful to the other people in this castle. Bam! Recruited Dr. Juan. Awesome. Oh, that's right. What are we gonna call the castle? Good question. Oh yeah, you're right. North Window Castle's no good. North Window was the name of a village that no longer exists. Good point. What should we do? Shall we have Lord Ryu think of a name for the castle? You damn right, bitch. Yeah, how about it, Ryu? What would be a good name? Oh, I already got this, guys. Okay, so I did mull this over for quite a while, trying to think of a good name for a castle. I don't really have a good history with naming this castle. I always name it something like raunchy and ridiculous. But since I went with Ryu as his real, like, Ryu being his main... What am I trying to say? Since I went with Ryu as being the main character's name, I figured what I'd do is go ahead and go with one of my favorite games. I'd pick a castle from that game since there's so many castle names in that game, and I picked one of my favorites, which is Rio Vane's castle from Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, I reference Final Fantasy Tactics a lot, but I don't give a fuck. I love that game. Oh, Rio Vane's castle, huh? That's a great name. You damn right it is. Yeah, I like it too. Of course you do. You like anything. Yeah, see, here you go. You like anything he thought of. Shut up, sis. So, this is Rio Vane's castle, huh? I love it. Hold on. Rio Vane's castle. Well, it's okay, isn't it? It's the name our leader chose. Good. Now that we've chosen our castle's name, how about that party? Yeah, buddy, I'm ready to party. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Sexy. Whoa! Huh? Who are you? I am called Leknat. I am the keeper of the gate rune, the watcher of the great balance. Leknat, what's up, hottie McHotass? I know you can't stay away. Ryu, inheritor of the bright shield rune. The cycle is complete. The stars of destiny are poised to gather once again. I give you the stone tablet of promise.
The names that appear on it show your followers the source of your strength.
And bam, y'all recognize him, don't you? I'm Lady Leknat's pupil, Luke, and this is the stone tablet of promise. You should be grateful that the lady has given this to you. I'll also favor you with my great presence. It's not what I choose, but Lady Leknat has ordered it. What an asshole Luke is. He's just as much of an asshole as he was in the first game. By the way, we recruited Luke, yay!
These old eyes see the future dimly. Many strands of fate are woven around you, young man. Your friend, the inheritor of the Black Sword Rune, I see him also. You both have hard roads ahead. So you must always look forward and proceed carefully, Ryu.
Yeah, you see how she did the ... Ryu? That means she loves me. So, it's Victor and Flick, you're still alive? Yep, he remembers him. You. Is this a person, friend of yours? Well, sort of. We once fought together. Oh well, next time we'll have a real party. What do you mean? Did you cancel the party? I was ready to get down, baby. I was ready to twerk it. From the window to the wall. Sweat drop down my ball. Good morning, Vietnam. Come on, wake up. Wake up. I don't want to wake up. You're the leader now of the Alliance Army. Get in gear. Alright, so, we're the leader of the Alliance Army. Whoa, we're the leader of the Alliance Army. Whoa. And, let's check for suggestions. Oh, there isn't any yet. By the way, this is a suggestion box. It will actually be filled with random suggestions from random party members. It's going to be awesome to read all of those. But anyways, that's going to conclude this episode of Let's Play Suikoden 2. Next time, we'll try and figure out what our first move is going to be now that we are an official army with a castle. So, see you guys next time. Peace.